Okay, so we're going to get started talking about function notation today. And we're going to look at a particular example. And we're going to say, look at the function, say f of x equals 2x plus 1. Now, this right here does not mean f times x. It means the function f evaluated at x. Okay? It looks like multiplication, I know, but it's not. And you'll know it's not just by the context of when it's used. The problem will say, look at the function f, or in general, when you see an f like this next to an x like this, it's always a function. And you'll get used to it. So what does it mean? What does this notation mean? Well, suppose we look at f of 1. That's like an example. What does this mean? Well, it means that instead of x, I've substituted x with a 1. So everywhere I see an x up here, I'm going to replace it by a 1. So this is going to become 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay? If I do another example, suppose I have f of 2. Well, this would be equal to 2 times 2 plus 1 is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Alright? And let's look at another example. Suppose I have f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 1. Or say plus x plus 2. Let's say that. Right? Well, f of 2 is equal to 2. Anywhere I see an x, I'm going to replace by a 2. X became 2. So this is going to be times 2 squared plus, instead of an x, I'm going to write a 2, plus 2. That's a lot of 2's. So 2 squared is 4. And you're saying, well, why do I raise it to the power 2 before multiplying by 2? Well, that's order of operations, and if you like, I'm happy to review that. So this is going to be 2 times 4 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 2 times 4 is 8. You might be asking, why did I multiply these before adding these? Well, you always multiply before you add. You always do exponents before you multiply, and you always do parentheses before exponents, but there's nothing to do in these parentheses. Right, so 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 plus 2. And lastly, once we've taken care of everything else, we just go left to right. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so I hope that answers any questions you had on the function notation, and I hope you have a wonderful day.